Welcome to another episode of Robbie Comics. My name is Robbie, and these are comics. Today we've got a short little stack of Doctor Strange books, and then we've got a couple of pretty big keys towards the end of the run. So let's get straight into it. First off the bat, we've got this awesome Doctor Strange Master of the Mystic Arts issue 49. Great 50-cent copy there. Awesome illustration on the front cover, showing off Doctor Strange's mystical abilities. I love it. So this one's issue 50. Bit more of a psychedelic, somewhat front cover, but again in really nice condition. There's not a spine tick in sight. These look like these were well looked after. We've got issue 54. Really dynamic front cover. There's a lot of action going on in this one. You've got Clear on there as well with Doctor Strange and some kind of mystical glass orb. I'm sure it's probably just a regular glass orb. I just use the word mystical because, you know, it's Doctor Strange. But yeah, issue 54, really nice. Bit more of a creepier front cover. We've got issue 55. Look at that creepy like skull there with something coming out of it. But yeah, really nice front cover and a really good condition as well. Again, really nice cover. This one's a newsstand by the looks of things. This is issue 58. Some melty hands or smoking hands of some kind. Poor dude having that happen to him. But yeah, really nice front cover. We've got issue 59 with some kind of harpy-esque person on the bottom. Some other bird in the middle. Really nice cover again. Yeah, I haven't really had much chance to read much Doctor Strange. I obviously know some of the characters that show up, and I know you know, some of the tie-ins and some of the stuff that happens in the series, but I just haven't sat down and actually read them properly. But based on these front covers, like, it would be something that I probably would be interested in, just because I'm quite a big fan of like the high fantasy stuff, and this is really like, you know, mystical and magical. So yeah, I think I might just sit down and read these 9 I think I've got in total, just to see what's going on and see if the front covers really show what's actually, you know, is a reflection of what's actually in the books. We've got issue 60 here, a bit more of an illustrative front cover. You've got some like cross hatching going on here, which is really nice. Yeah, very cool front cover there. Really nice. And then we've got issue 65. Looks like Doctor Strange has been defeated by some characters in the background. Some other mystical beings, I'm sure. I'm sure if I actually sat down and read this series, I'd probably know who they are. And then we've got a bit of a key here. This is the first meeting of Doctor Strange and Brother Voodoo. So this is issue 48. You got Clear on the front cover as well. I did have this copy a little while ago, but I sold it because it wasn't in the greatest condition. Like, there was a couple of page bends on the bottom corner here, so it wasn't great. But I think I doubled my money on it, which is cool. But yeah, this is a really nice copy as well. I'll obviously need to get all these in brand new bags because the bags are a bit grubby, probably just from being in storage for a long period of time. But yeah, a great copy nonetheless. Nice little key issue. Not obviously a major key, but still pretty good. But you never know if there's another Doctor Strange film in the making and he hangs out with Brother Voodoo, then that could be a really cool book to keep. So that was one of the keys. The second key, so these next 2 books I got in the mail over the last sort of week or so. Yeah, I've been trying to pick up more key books that I reckon will potentially make a little bit of profit on, plus they're just nice pieces to have to my collection. So the first one is actually a free comic book day book, which is Judgment Day. And this is the first appearance of Blade's daughter, whose name I think is Brielle, or Brielle. And she kind of goes by the name of Bloodline. And obviously with the hype around the new Blade film, the way that Marvel seems to be going with some of its characters, kind of introducing, I guess for lack of a better word, like introducing the next stage or the next heroes, because obviously you've got, you know, Wiccan and is it Bolt from the Vision series on Disney Plus. You've got, and then you've got Kate Bishop from Hawkeye. So there's a few characters that have already been introduced that are kind of like sub characters that eventually become other things in other stories. So, and She-Hulk again, another example. So I thought this would be a great spec to get into. It wasn't that expensive, and hopefully it will turn a profit. But this will be one that I'll just keep to one side for a while and see what happens with that one. So yeah, but it's in super clean condition. Like I'm obviously in no way, shape or form a professional grader, but the corners are super sharp. There's a very small ding in that top left corner. So I would probably, I don't know, maybe put this as like an 8.5 maybe. So if Blade's daughter does appear in the new Blade film, then that'll hopefully go up in value a lot. Okay, and the last book of today, again, because I'm going through a bit of a Hulk binge at the minute, and I saw this key on eBay, I thought, screw it, I'll just pull the trigger on this and grab it. So this is Hulk 256, first appearance of, I think it's pronounced Sabra, sorry, Sabra, who's like an Israeli mutant, and she's actually been confirmed in the new Captain America film. So again, another great key issue. I did pay around £35 for this book, but it is a cent variant, which is quite hard to get in the UK, and it's a super clean book. Like, there is not a spine tick on there at all. There's a little bit of sort of dirt in this bottom right corner here on Spider-Man's face, but the rest of it is actually in really clean condition. So I'm quite happy with this book. I might keep hold of it because, like I said, I am trying to complete a decent amount of the Hulk run. But if she does appear in the new Captain America film and it's a great hit, then I might have to give in and sell it to try and turn a profit, and then maybe just buy a slightly less crispy condition book later on down the line. But a fantastic book nonetheless.